We are back with another video, and today I'm going to be starting a new reading vlog. So, yeah, I've decided to do kind of like just a random reading vlog because I have like a few books that I am either trying to finish or books that I need to get read before the end of the month, because next week I'm filming this on Saturday the 23rd, I believe, is the final week of January, which means I have a few books that I will want to get finished before the end of the month. So yeah, I'm starting this vlog today, and yeah, I just decided to vlog this because I feel like vlogs often motivate me to read more, which I don't know why. They normally do motivate me to read more because I feel like I have to be reading in order to film footage for YouTube. And it's not like a stressful thing, it's more of just like, motivates me, and I often use it as a technique to get me out of a slump. Like, for example, I did the whole vlog of getting me out of a slump, and that videoing that did motivate me more because I'm in a really good place with my reading right now. I've been reading more consistently than I ever have before in my entire life. I'm not even exaggerating on that. I've just been reading quite a bit with this new lockdown and stuff like that, because obviously COVID's hitting really hard in Ireland, so we are all in a lockdown right now. Quite a severe lockdown. It is, for me, very reminiscent of last year's huge lockdown and isolation period, when we were all, just at home and not allowed to go anywhere. And it literally felt like jail. It felt like war or something. It was so weird. So yeah, I'm not like as, freaked out by it this time, because last year I was a bit freaked out by it, and I do think that it affected me mentally at first, like the first while of the lockdown last year, as I'm sure it did with everyone. It was obviously a lot to process. But I think this year I'm not so much, worried about it this time round, because I have gone through this before now. This kind of, big lockdown. I'm not talking about there's been loads of lockdowns, like, where cafes close and things like that. I mean, these ones where the only thing that we can do is stay at home. That is it. Because even school, I had been going back to school in real life from September to December, and that also came to stop for obvious reasons. And we have now switched back to online school, live classes, to focus on the positives in these situations, and just, look at the things that I can do until things start to go back to normal. What is normal anymore? I lost the meaning of the word normal altogether last year. I'm going to be doing a reading vlog. Reading especially is something that helps me through these times, so it's really been helping me through this, and I just love to pass the time. I love reading and, getting caught up in fictional worlds, and it really just puts my mind in a different place, takes my mind off of things, and lets me just breathe and focus and relax and calm myself, which is something that I all do think we need right now for our own mental health and well-being. So if you're a reader, I would say, especially if you're in Ireland right now more than ever, read. Like, even more so than you would normally. Like, try to integrate reading into your daily routine as much as you can, because it is so great during these times. So I just did want to talk about stuff like that for a minute, because the world's a crazy place, and I feel like I don't bring it up enough, and, acknowledge, like, how you guys are feeling and how everyone is during these times. So if anyone is watching this video right now, and this is to every single person that clicks on this video and is watching right now, leave a comment down below. Let me know 100% honestly how you're feeling right now. Like, talk to me. Like, that is what I'm here for. Let me know how you're feeling, because these are stressful times, and I just want to make sure that anybody who's watching my videos is okay and stuff like that. So whoever you are, leave a comment down below. Right, again, sorry for the long intro. I just really needed to speak about some things with you guys. So now that that is all out of the way and I've said everything that I just wanted to speak to you about, I'm going to be talking about what I'm currently reading and trying to finish, and then also the other books that I want to get to in this vlog that you can expect to see. So, right now, I've literally just a few pages left on this, but it is Christmas Books by Charles Dickens. This is just a collection of novellas that Charles Dickens wrote that all in some way have an element of Christmas. Now, I didn't really notice Christmas too much in the other stories, except for Christmas Carol, obviously, but it was the standout in this. I'm just coming to the end of the final story, which is The Haunted Man. I was going to finish it last night because I joined Irish Reader's live sprint session that he did on his channel. And yeah, that was very fun. I was just watching that and getting some sprints in, getting some reading done. So I was going to finish it last night, but I was just so tired. So I'm just going to finish the last literally few pages now. So yeah, I'm definitely beginning to appreciate Dickens' style of writing more, and the old style of writing. I think I'm starting to appreciate classics more, because if you watched my videos last year, classics were a thing I really strayed away from, and I do believe that I am beginning to appreciate them more with every day. So that is a good thing. And then also, I've still a bit left on this City of Bones. I'm nearly finished this, so I'm on page 340. So I would like to get through a good bit of this today. I'm gonna try binge read this to finish it. I've also been annotated it, which is slowing me down because I keep stopping to like annotate things and add like, you know, tabs in and sticky notes and things like that. So it does take a bit to do that because I'm constantly stopping to annotate things that I'm noticing or things I just want to mark. Yeah, I am going to continue to annotate the Mortal Instruments series. I don't know why, it's just fun annotating Cassandra Clare books because there's just so many things happening in them that I just want to annotate. So if I ever choose to reread these in years and years to come, then I can look back at my annotations. Maybe even update them. But I'm loving this, and I cannot wait to read City of Ashes, which is going to be so good. Yeah, it's up there. I don't know why I thought it was called City of Ash for a minute, but I did say City of Ashes, but in my head it was like, no, it's City of Ash. But it ain't. I don't know why. That sounds wrong to me now. But anyway, I'm loving this. There's so many amazing characters in this. Every single one of them to me is so unique in their own way, and I'm just loving this so much. And it is fantasy, which is my comfort genre. Fantasy is my favorite genre, so yeah. But I'm gonna go read now, finish this, and write a review for it on Goodreads, because I'm planning this year, because last year I was a bit inconsistent with my reviewing. This year I want to finish, whenever I finish a book, any book, review it. Even if it's bad, review it and write a bad review. I want to be consistent with my reviewing this year on Goodreads. Please go follow me on Goodreads as well, or add me as a friend, and I will add you back, because yeah, I just love Goodreads so much, and it's so helpful for me to keep track of everything in my reading. My reading challenge, apparently I'm on track, which we love, but I will need to get it up now, because there's only one of 30 books completed right now on it, because obviously the Night Circus. But yeah, gonna go read this now, finish it, and get into more City of Bones. So that is my plan for now. Hello. It's quite late right now. It's literally like 11 p.m. Yes, okay. First of all, yes, I'm sitting on my floor. Do not judge me. I just couldn't be better. It's got the whole camera set up going, and I only need to speak for a minute, so it's just way too much work for one little clip. So, I just wanted to come on for a quick minute because I did finish this. I was busy doing other things today than I thought about be, but I did manage to find time to finish this. It actually took me like half an hour to finish it, just because like the writing of this really slow, and I kept getting distracted because as you saw in the last clip, it was like snowing and it was just kind of light at first, so I didn't take much of it, but it got really heavy, so that's nice. We do like a bit of snow. I wish I could have been here in December for Christmas, but no, we're getting it at near the end of January, which is grand. Anyway, this vlog, I'm going to be filming this vlog pretty much until the beginning of February, so over the next week or so. I'm planning on having a very productive day tomorrow. Right now, I'm just going to go watch RuPaul's Drag Race, which we're at very early seasons, but I am enjoying it, and it's just a comfort show for me. And I just love all the fashion in it, and yeah, all the drama and everything, and the lip syncs, and it's just great. So this was okay. I didn't hate it, which I don't know why I had a feeling I was gonna hate it. I set the rating as 3 stars on Goodreads right now, which I mean it in a good way. I just didn't know if 4 stars was what I would give it, like, in hindsight, because the only one that I really, really loved in here was A Christmas Carol. Now, I did start this in December, like, the last bit of December, because I wanted to read it for Christmas, and I hadn't got around to doing that yet, so I decided to start reading it up to Christmas, and I read A Christmas Carol over the Christmas period, and then I just continued it on, because the rest of the stories weren't as Christmassy. They're kind of just wintry. So I really liked The Christmas Carol, as I said. The chimes I didn't like. These are like the stories in here. The Cricket on the Heart was okay, relied a lot on just kind of very subtle melodrama, which I don't know, I just didn't really appreciate that either. But The Battle of Life, I quite liked that one. It was alright. Yeah, just an old-timey kind of drama. I didn't mind that. And The Haunted Man was pretty interesting, which is the last one in here. I liked that, and some of the kind of spooky elements at the beginning of it. Yeah, but I think the thing that I really appreciated most in this is definitely not going to be my favorite Charles Dickens book. I tried to read Great Expectations last year. I started last April, and I think I got like 100 or so pages into it before I did DNF it. Now, I am going to try it again, because at the time I wasn't really into classics. They weren't my thing. I wasn't feeling it, so I am going to try it again. Sorry, I'm just moving the camera. I am going to try Great Expectations sometime soon again, because after reading this now, and I think I'm really beginning to appreciate Dickens' writing more, even though classics do take quite a while. This took me quite a bit, which it looks short, but when you look on the inside, the font is ridiculously small. Like, very, very, very small, as you can see. But yeah, this is okay. Definitely not my favorite thing. It's part of the Wordsworth Classics. They just do classics very cheap, which is why I like them. And I have picked up a couple of their editions. The next classic I'm planning on reading is, of course, Dracula, which is part of my January TBR, but it might go into the start of February now, but it will be one of my next reads. But I feel like that will be very, very different to the likes of this, because it's horror, and it was the book that kind of, you know, started horror as like a popular genre and things like that. And it's very, very well known and historical. And yeah, I'm just really excited to read Dracula by Bram Stoker when I do get around to it. So that is that. This is okay. And yeah, that is it. That's all I wanted to come on and talk about really. And also, I'm loving the snow. But that is that. That's all I really wanted to discuss about. I'm going to, I'll see if I can squeeze in a little bit of Sea of Bones before the night ends, but that's solely what I'm going to be focused on tomorrow. So there you go. That is that. Yes, ready for the week ahead. It's going to be packed full of reading. Hi, so it is now Sunday, and I wrote a review for Christmas Books, which is the Charles Dickens story collection that I read there. I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads, so I did spend the time to write my full review. So if you do follow me on Goodreads, you can go check that out for yourself. And then also, I meant to note that after the Winter Carnival-a-thon, here's my Goodreads reading challenge. It says I'm ahead of schedule right now, actually, which we love that. But if we just scroll down here and click on see review. Yes, I did write a full review for The Night Circus as well. 5 stars, of course, nothing less, ever. Yeah, masterpiece of a book. So I did write my full review for that as well. So there you go. If you follow me on Goodreads, you can see all that. I'm going to actually remove Call Me By Your Name from this now because I did try to read it last year and it didn't work out and I forgot to take it off my currently reading because I'm going to try to read it again, so I'll do that. But yeah, there's City of Bones and yeah. That's what's going on. Hi, we're filming in front of my wardrobe, as you can see, because I was just thinking, it's been like so long since I filmed in front of my wardrobe, because I used to do it like quite a bit in like my older vlogs. So we're filming in front of my wardrobe, which yes, last year when I was Glee obsessed, I did go mad, and hence this. Yeah. I'm a Gleek, okay? Gleeky things. Anyway, yeah, I love Glee and I will never stop loving Glee. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about City of Bones for a couple of minutes because there's so much going down right now. So basically, we're getting really close to like a climax. Like I feel like a big, huge, dramatic climax on the way. Involving the Mortal Cup, which is something we've been leading up to in the story quite a bit, and now we're finally gonna hopefully get a payoff. I'm still annotating, as you can see, and it's just, there's so much happening right now between Clary and Jace and Simon, and a lot of tension, a lot of drama, a lot of tea, and I'm honestly so here for it. And you know that I will be reading City of Ashes after this. Because, yeah, this book has just been so amazing. So of course I'm gonna continue reading Cassandra Clare books. Definitely I'm gonna have to get to quite a bit of them this year. So that is that. I'm just loving this so much right now and everything that's happening. And Magnus Bane, I love him, and Alec, and I also feel something blossoming there, just saying. Yeah. I tend to stray away from spoilers, obviously, and I've been doing pretty good at that because I do not want to spoil the series for myself. Obviously, The Mortal Instruments is a very, very well-known series, so I do have to stay away from spoilers most of the time. Also, I should note that, unfortunately, my wardrobe does not have a portal to Narnia. I wish it did, honestly, and I envy those of you that have a wardrobe with a portal to Narnia, but I just don't. I'm so unlucky. I just keep wishing that there will be a portal to Narnia in my wardrobe someday, and there never ever is, so I've just, at this point, guys, I've just had to accept the fact that I'm never going to have a portal to Narnia in my wardrobe. So that's that. But yeah, I've been enjoying reading this. I'm going to go watch some TV now. Sabrina Season 4, which I never finished. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina or Chaos. I do need to go watch that now. And then I will come back and read some more, maybe. Because we do love having a productive reading day. Hi, it is Monday. Today is the 25th, I think. I will double check that. But I just need to turn on the camera because I've been reading City of Bones this morning. I finished a chapter and read another chapter. Chapters in here long enough. And oh my god, there's so much like that just unfolded in that last chapter, and we're definitely building to a climax right now. I'm not going to say what's happening because spoilers, obviously, for anybody who hasn't read this, although I know most people probably have. I'm so late to the Mortal Instruments series, but anyway. This is just so amazing and it keeps getting better. I have been annotating quite a bit, as you can see, because there's just so much happening right now and my mind cannot process the amount of things that are just happening all in one go, and it's literally insane. Love this so much. Obsessed. Spiraling. Cannot wait to read more. Hi there. So I just made some coffee in my Franken Honest flask. I was gonna say milk, but it's flask. And I wanted to just note something. Also, first of all, I'm on a break from online school, as I mentioned. We're now all online class now, which is ridiculous, but you gotta just get on with it and get used to things. It's grand. But anyway, I want to mention, this just a note that I have been, as you can see, I've been trying to learn Korean thanks to Duolingo. Duolingo's amazing. This isn't sponsored or anything. Do you really think I would get a sponsor? I wish, but no. But yeah, I've just been learning Korean each day. I just do a quick lesson on Duolingo, and I'm slowly learning little bits of Korean because I don't know, I love so much like Korean culture and stuff, and I just love the language, so I really want to learn it for myself, you know, because I don't know, it just seems like such an interesting language to me. So I have been learning it, and yeah, as I mentioned, there's a lot going down. City Bones. I'm going to read some more when I'm on my lunch break if I get the time. And I'm going to go now and watch a Korean movie on Netflix called Tune In for Love, which is supposed to be pretty good. I know it's a Netflix original Korean movie as well. It's like 2 hours. So I'm going to watch that because we had an assignment in school, I think, to write a movie and write a review on it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So there you go. I'm quite excited to see how City of Bones is gonna wrap up. I've like less than like 100 pages. I think I've literally just 100 pages left. So I'm hoping I can get it finished today if I just binge read like the rest of it tonight, because 100 pages is nothing. Like, I can fly through that. Yeah, I'm hoping I can finish it today and then hopefully start Shadow and Bone tomorrow or late tonight. So that is that, and then I'm gonna try read Shadow and Bone as quickly as possible so I can try and move on to Infinity Son. That is like my reading plan. It sounds very rushed, but I don't know. I don't mind reading a lot in 1 week. It's grand. Hello everyone, it is Tuesday. Today is I think it's the 26th. Double check that. I have finished City of Bones. I read a lot of this last night and I read the rest of it this morning. It's now 12 past 1. I just read it in between classes to get it finished. Oh my god, where do I even begin? This book was just so amazing, and like the ending, as I stated in yesterday's clips, was so shocking. Like, everything that happened all at once was so much, but it did end in a fulfilling way, and I'm happy with how it ended. And I will definitely continue reading this series. As you can see, I have all my annotations here. I do have to write in a few more on sticky notes, but those are all my annotations. I did a lot because there was just so much happening that I wanted to take note of. I might post a separate video to this, of like a review on this, and I might review all of the Mortal Instruments series. But yeah, I might post a review for this because I know how popular it is. I know that I'm very, very late to the train that is Cassandra Clare and her books. So, but I just love this so much. I love the writing. I love the characters so, so much. Clary and Jace and Alec and Isabel, Magnus, Simon, Luke, all the different characters in here. I love them all so much. And I'm just so obsessed with this world now, the world of the Shadowhunters or the Nephilim. And, you know, the Institute, I love, like, that place as well. And just everything that happened and, like, the fantasy. This is just the best fantasy book ever. Like, I love fantasy, as we know by now, at this stage. And this was just so amazing. And I cannot wait to read more of her books. It was absolutely brilliant. Just so amazing. So I give this 5 stars on Goodreads. I'm gonna take the time to write a review for this later on. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break from reading now because I read a lot this morning to get this finished. And go get lunch because, yeah, quite hungry. And I'll watch TV or something. But I am hoping to later start Shadow and Bone. Not related to this, I know there's City of Bones, and I'm going into another book that's called Shadow and Bone. But yeah, by Leah Bardugo. That was the book club pick for the book club that I've mentioned a few times that I'm a part of now on Instagram. And I still haven't read it, so yeah, it's gonna be the next thing I read, and I need to get that read this week, and then hopefully I can move on to Infinity Sun at the weekend. Yeah, I'm just kind of powering through these books now and things like that, because I just have 1 or 2 I want to get finished for the end of the month. And then next month is Black History Month, so I'm going to be reading some books for that and a few others as well. I'll do a TBR video anyway, as always. There will be a February TBR video going up quite soon. It's either going to be the last day of January or the first couple of days of February, but I will post a February TBR video very soon. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, love this. Hey everyone, it is now Thursday, the 28th of January. There's only a couple of days left in the month, and this vlog probably wrap up, as I said, around the start of February, and then it will be up on YouTube for everyone to see. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I kind of made this decision halfway through the vlog. I've changed out my editing style for videos a bit. I didn't really put much time into editing vlogs before. I just threw all the clips together in iMovie and stuff, but I have kind of changed out my editing style a bit, so you might notice that. I just wanted to change it up a bit, make it feel fresh and stuff like that. I just wanted to update it. But I did start Shadow and Bone yesterday. I didn't start it on Tuesday, which was when I finished City of Bones. And yeah, I didn't read much at all yesterday. Yeah, I only got to page 36, which is awful. I just was very distracted yesterday. And I was also getting schoolwork done and stuff. Same today, so I didn't read in between class or anything, so I normally would. I'm just trying to catch up on some work as well. But yes, I am kind of getting into this so far. I do like it. I know the Netflix series, there's been a lot of that going around on Instagram lately, but I will not be watching the Netflix series until I've read Shadow and Bone, all of this trilogy, and probably the Six of Crows duology as well. So I know where everyone is really hyped for the Netflix series, but I'm gonna have to read all the books first. But I am really liking this so far. So basically, this is part of Leah Bardugo's very famous Grishaverse, which is another popular book series I've never read, but anyway. Yeah, very pretty cover, by the way. It's literally stunning. I love this cover. These are like the newer covers of the series, and I actually think that they look better than the older covers, for once. Because sometimes when they change the covers for book series, A Court of Thorns and Roses being a good example, it doesn't come out looking very great afterwards, and the older versions are usually better. But I am liking this so far. So basically, our main character in this, her name is Elena Starkov, and she has not a sibling. I keep going to say that it's her brother, but it's just like the boy she grew up with, and his name is Mal. And so basically, they, in this universe, there is the Grisha, and these are people who are trained to protect the world, I guess. They're kind of like soldiers, and they're trained to protect from like these evil forces. Like you have like these things called the Volcra, for example. This is just from what I've read so far, so correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it does say on the back of it. I should read the synopsis, actually. That would be better. So, Alina Starkov is a soldier. When her regiment is attacked whilst crossing the Shadow Fold, a swat of unnatural darkness crawling with monsters, Alina unleashes dormant magic not even she knew she possessed. Now Alina will enter a lavish world of royalty and intrigue as she trains with the Grisha, her country's magical military elite, and falls under the spell of their notorious leader, the Darkling. He believes Alina can summon a force capable of destroying the Shadow Folds and reuniting their war-ravaged country, but only if she can master her untamed gift. But as Alina unlocks the secrets of her past, she will make a dangerous discovery that could threaten all she loves and the very future of a nation. So, yeah, that's just a synopsis. That probably explained it way better than I would have. I was just, basically trying to come up with what's been happening so far. I feel like there was a little like introduction, and then which I thought was going to be longer than it was, and then we were just thrown into the story straight away. Like we haven't been given much background on things. It's just like these people are Grisha and they're training for something, and how to learn their powers or whatever or something. I don't know. I'm a bit lost, but I suppose if I actually sit down and read more than 36 pages, then maybe I will understand more of what the plot is about and what is actually happening. So that is that. My February TBR video is going to be up soon. I do have some books from this month that I'm going to be getting through. And also, I do need to rush through this one. I just, Russian books, that sounds terrible and stressful, but no, I just need to get it read by Sunday because it's for the book club and Sunday is the last day. So yeah, and there's a live stream that day, and I need to get this finished for the book club that I'm in on Instagram. So that is that, yeah. But I am really enjoying this. So there you go. Loving this. So far from the little bit that I've read, I'm very intrigued by it. I already love the main character, Alina. She just seems so badass, Like, I love that badass female protagonist energy. Like, that is what we need more of in books, honestly. So there you go. Yeah. Gonna sit down now, spend a good while reading this, and I will talk to you, I suppose, when I've read through a good bit more. Hello everyone, so it's now Friday, and I read more Shadow and Bone last night and today. Obviously going to spend some more time reading it now, but I did take the time today to write a review for Sea of Bones, which love that, as we talked about. So that is up on my Goodreads on my Instagram. But I'm liking this even more now. There's just a lot going down right now since I last spoke to you. There's also this character that we've been introduced to called the Darkling, who's like the leader of the Grisha, and he's so mysterious and enchanting. And then Alina, I just love her even more. She's just so badass and iconic, and honestly so here for this, because I didn't know how I'd feel about this. I know it's fantasy, but it, like, the storyline of it didn't sound that interesting to me, but I am really liking it. And I will definitely have to read the rest of the series, maybe even before the Netflix show comes out in April. So yeah, I might have to binge read the rest of the series because I am loving it. And yeah, just so good right now. I am gonna go now and read some more of this and probably get dinner and stuff like that. Hello everyone, it is Saturday. Today is the 30th of January, which means that tomorrow is the final day of the month. Anyways, I'm really liking Shadow and Bone now. At the minute, it's feeling like kind of a 4-star to me. Granted, I'm only like 100 pages in, so I can't comment too much right now on like what my final thoughts are gonna be or anything like that. But I am really, really enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. Yeah, it's just quite interesting. I love the main character, Alina. As I've said, she's just spectacular and gives off great energy. And yeah, I do feel kind of bad for her right now because she's been thrown into this whole environment and world that she didn't ask to be thrown into. And she kind of just has to accept it. And it's a lot to deal with in one go. So it's evident that she is struggling a bit. But I don't know. I'm just intrigued to read more. There's not an awful lot happening. That's the only reason I'm feeling like a 4-star right now. It's kind of a lot of the same stuff, like not very exciting, but it is intriguing. But it's not like exciting in that way. But yeah, for the most part, I am enjoying it. More than I thought I would. But some books did arrive today from Amazon and stuff like that, and I did pick up a book, so why don't we do a little haul? So the first things here, these are some books I ordered from Amazon for February. These are all books that I'm going to be reading next month. So the first one here is So You Want to Talk About Race. Excuse me if I butcher this name, Ijoma Aluo. Yeah, I don't know. It focuses kind of on different questions about race and racism and things like that. I got this specifically because next month is Black History Month, and I just want to educate myself more on stuff like this because, you know, I feel like I don't educate myself enough and things like that. So there is that. It's a very small book actually, but there you go. And then I have Angel Fall by Susan E. or Susan A. I don't know. But Angel Fall. This is a book club pick. It looks quite interesting though. I'd never heard of this before, but it does look pretty good. So I'm hoping that I will like it. And then the final book I got is one I'm most excited about, which is Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I have heard so many great things about this book. And the reason I got this is there is a Talia Hibbert romance readathon in February. It's taking place over a weekend. I will talk about all this more in my February TBR video. So yeah, I got this specifically for that, and it's just a readathon that focuses on reading Talia Hibbert books just for that weekend. I have another one that's supposed to come soon anyway, but as I said, you will see all that in my February TBR video. And then I also just picked up today when I went down the town earlier, I picked up Normal People by Sally Rooney. I've heard so many great things about this one as well. It is Irish, and I've heard that the television series is really good too. So that's my little haul, I guess. Again, I will talk about all of this in my February TBR video, so that's enough from me for now. Hello everyone, it is Tuesday the 2nd of February. We're now into February. I will probably wrap up this vlog soon enough. I might just do over like the next couple of days or whatever. I just really wanted like to film a reading vlog documenting my reading because when I run out of ideas, that's literally just what I do. But I'm here to share some thoughts on Shed and Bone. Yes, I'm still reading this. Yes, it's annoying that I'm still reading it. But I'm just trying to binge it at the minute. I read like a lot of it last night and I'm about halfway, I guess. That kind of looks halfway to me. But roughly halfway. I'm on page 152 and stuff is going down. There's not like an awful lot happening, you know. It's kind of just Elena and her training with the Grisha and in the palace, like the little palace, is that what it's called? The Grand Palace? I literally forgot the name of it. But I want to talk about some things. So the Darkling, at first I was like, nope, don't trust him. He's gonna be a villain. I'm not here for that. But he's grown on me, and I really like him now, actually. Like, I don't know, he's so mysterious, but it's kind of like, ooh, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, really interesting to me, anyways. But what else was I gonna say? Yeah, there was some character that was introduced. She was just bitchy and unnecessarily rude, and her name was like Zoya, I think, and she disappeared very quickly. I'm not going to say why because we don't like doing spoilers on my channel. Yes, I do talk about things that are happening, but not like major spoilers. Like I would never say something like, oh, he dies or she dies. No, I would never say anything like that. I'm too nice, guys. I won't do that to everyone on my subscribers, my viewers, my subscribers who watches me, honestly. I don't know. But if you are watching this video, I would never do that. So I am really liking this. I will have to read the rest of the series. I'm pretty sure now, like, I'm just gonna have to like buy the other two, and I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna binge read of the rest of this series and the Six of Crows duology and try binge read them all before the Netflix show comes out in April, because I still have plenty of time to do that if I want to. I just don't own all the books. I only own this, and I do own Six of Crows as well. I don't know why I bought it, because I probably should have bought Siege and Storm, but I bought Six of Crows one time and I just have it now. But anyway, I really yeah, I like this a lot. I love Alina, as I've said. She's just that energy we need. Like, come on. But I do feel like kind of bad for her right now because this isn't like really the life she wanted, and she's kind of just been thrown into it. And she misses like her friend Mal and stuff like that. And, you know, like, bless her. Like, it's just making me feel bad. Like, yes, she has like this life of royalty now, and she's a Grisha and all, and she trains, but like, is it the life she wanted though? That's the question you have to kind of ask. Yeah, is that all I want to say? What else? I always have like thoughts, and I should rewrite them down, because by the time I go to vlog what I was going to talk about, it all just disappears, and it usually comes back to me as well after I finished vlogging a clip. Oh god. Anyway, yeah. That is that. Anyway, in terms of TV though, as I said, we always love to discuss what I'm currently watching. I watched all of Sabrina, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix, one of my favorite shows. I watched all of part 4 of that. Devastating ending, but I think it was a horrible way to end the show, and I think the show shouldn't have been cancelled. I do not know why Netflix keep cancelling good shows, honestly. It's ridiculous. But, yeah. So powerful, though. Definitely one of my favourite seasons of Sabrina. It was just a lot at the end. But what else? I started High School Musical, the series. That's a mouthful. On Disney Plus, because I just haven't watched that yet for some reason. I literally don't know why. Because I'd never seen High School Musical, like the original movies, before. So I watched them all towards the end of last year, 2020. And so I just haven't watched the show yet, and I am watching it now. You know, love Olivia Rodrigo and Driver's License. So good. We all know of this song by now, obviously, but it's just amazing. Yeah, so I do like that. I just started it. It's kind of giving me Glee vibes. That's how I feel about that. I don't know. I don't know. I've been thinking I might do more movie and TV videos on my channel. No, I am gonna do movie and TV videos on my channel because I'll tell you why. Because I feel like it's something people might want to see, and if I run out of ideas, I have more ideas for videos now because my channel has always been centered just for books. And obviously, I would never give up doing books. I want to integrate movie and TV kind of videos into my channel a bit more, and maybe music. Just talk about some things like that if I'm running out of ideas, you know? There's no rules. I just do what I please. Hello, so everyone. So it is now Friday. I think today is the 5th of February. So today I'm planning on just finishing Shadow and Bone. I've I don't know, 30 pages left in this, something like that. And so, yeah, I just want to get this finished right now so that I can move on to a new book. But I have decided that I am going to wrap up this vlog after I finish the book because this vlog is actually much longer than I thought it was. So I'm just going to wrap it up as soon as I do finish this one. But, yeah. There's been such a huge turn of events in this, literally so many twists and turns that I didn't see coming for once because I'm normally good at predicting oh yeah, something's going to happen here and it's going to change everything. But no, I didn't see this coming at all, and it's literally crazy off the rails. I can't even describe it. It's literally insane. But I won't spoil anything, just going to say that there is a lot happening right now. So there you go. I'm very excited to finish this. Hey guys, so I have finished Shadow and Bone, and I just wanted to talk about this for a minute or two because I love this. This was just so good. I didn't really know what to expect going into this because I had heard of it before. Obviously, it's quite popular and well known. I just didn't know if it was going to be my type of thing, even though it is fancy. It's just kind of like when I read the plot and stuff, it didn't sound like the kind of fantasy novel that I wanted to read or something that I'd be interested in. But I love this so much. Oh my god, it was just so amazing. And yeah, I gave this 4 out of 5 stars on my Goodreads. I didn't give it the full 5 stars because it just wasn't there for me, but it was really good, so I gave it 4 stars. It just wasn't a 5 because it was a bit slow at times and a bit repetitive, and then when it did pick up, it felt a little rushed to me. But other than that, I absolutely love this. I loved Alina, I loved Mal. There was a lot going on with the Darkling and Grisha and everything like that, and it was just a very interesting and unique story. I haven't really read anything like this before. It was kind of refreshing for a change to have a story that was so different because a lot of fantasy novels I feel not that they're the same story, but they're quite similar if in ways, especially like a lot of the ones written nowadays, quite similar, same with kind of the romance novels, things like that. A lot of books can be quite similar, but this was very good, and I really want to read the rest of the trilogy and the Six of Crows duology before the Netflix show comes out, but I don't know if that's a realistic goal. Unless I was just Spider-Man binge read them. Obviously, this month, February, I'm way too busy. I have way too much going on. You'll see that when I finally do post my TBR video. But yeah, I've just too much going on. And yeah, if I am gonna binge read the rest of these, it'll be March and April because the show comes out in April, but it's not till the 23rd, so I would still have time. I don't know, maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. Yeah, just because I really do want to watch the show, but I obviously can't watch it unless I've read all of the books that it's based on because, you know, spoilers, obviously. I don't know how faithful it's going to be. Just the fact that they're mixing Shadow and Bone and Six Crows together makes it feel like it's going to be different. I don't know. But I can't comment too much on that because I've only read this. But I did really like this. I'm going to try take the time, not today, way too tired now, and it's quite late. Yeah, because I was reading this and it was near finished, and I have to go get dinner, and then I came back and finished it. But I won't write a review for this today. I will write one tomorrow. So that does wrap up this vlog, everybody. I really hope that you do enjoyed. There won't be another reading vlog for a bit. There will be one for the Talia Hibbert romance readathon that is taking place at the time of filming this next week. So I will be filming that. It's a 3-day readathon, like the Winter Carnival-a-thon. It just takes place over a weekend. So I will be doing a reading vlog for that. And I might also do a reading vlog for, say, maybe throughout like the last 2 weeks of February, of just some of the books I'm reading then as well. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed. I hope that everybody is staying safe and well during these crazy times, and I shall see you all in my next video. So goodbye, everyone.